Feliz cumpleaños, Gina. Feliz cumpleaños, Gina. Feliz cumpleaños, mi querida. Y felicidad también. ¿Cuántos años tienes tú? ¿Cuántos años tienes tú? Como canto lo me gusta. Que lo cumplas feliz.
Damn that man. Why couldn't he have just sent a candygram?
Ooh, that fog out there is getting really creepy. It's much more Basil Rathbone than Fred Astaire.
Huh?
Oh, you know, when hands suddenly appear out of nowhere and strangle the ingenue. Instead of Fred singing It's a Foggy Day in London Town and tippy-tapping through the park.
Thank you for sharing.
Is everybody all right?
You weren't until now. Those hands in the fog when you need them.
No, come on, this is serious. Something terrible is happening. I can feel it.
Send you. Hombre, stupido, skinito high.
Oh, yes, Senor Timmons. He sent me. Guapo matador. Oh, what's this in English? How do you say? Handsome bullfighter. I'm present for beautiful señorita.
Oh, so what now? He's pimping for me on my birthday?
No, señorita. It's joke. It's mucho gracioso, ¿sí? No, funny. Senor Timmons, he said to me that sometimes you play the game, you, matador, him, el toro. ¿Entiendes ahora?
Is nothing sacred?
Is anybody going to help me try and figure out what's going on?
Look, we are all a little tired of playing your games. Okay?
Please. You have to come with me right now to the beach bar.
What?
No, come on. There's no time to waste. We have to try and stop this. Come on!
What are you sitting there for? Get up, go play John Wayne to the rescue. Up, oh,
Please.
Ah!
Careful.
Oh, I'll clean it.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
That was a shot. I heard it.
Sure as hell was something. Damn fog, there could be an army out there and we wouldn't know it.
Nobody shot back.
I don't know. Looks pretty empty. Maybe it was just backfire.
No. Something happened here. Something bad.
more chills and thrills. The creature feature comes on at 1.
Thanks, I've had enough horror for one night.
Why, what's wrong?
Oh, I've just been wandering around out there for about an hour. I got lost in the fog. I was trying to find my brother.
Is he okay?
I don't know yet. I couldn't find him.
Uh-huh. Maybe we should do what Bogey did when Mary
You know what? I think I just really need to take a minute and think. My nerves are shot right now.
Oh, you want a brandy?
That's good, thanks.
That's good. That'll fix you right up. Here you go.
You know what? I can't do this. I'm pregnant.
What are you drinking for?
Oh, God. What a night.
Where the hell have you been? I've been looking all over town for you.
I was on the beach and I got lost in the fog. I couldn't see anything and I couldn't find the water.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell at you. I was just worried, that's all.
No, I was too.
Well, if it isn't Peter Pan coming back to find his shadow. All right, buddy. Where the hell have you been?
Here in Hidden Valley.
Huh? What'd I tell you? Not a soul.
Here's the...
Who's there? I'm warning you, I got a gun.
What's that? You guys playing cops and robbers or something?
Oh, man, you all right?
Hey, leave me alone, Capwell. You're crazy. This place is full of nuts. Go home. It's like a lot of bad vibes around here.
There's your, ghost lady, one drunk surfer on a binge.
No, hey, I mean, didn't you hear him? He said something about bad vibes and crazy
Yeah,
people.
the only crazy person around here is me for listening to a wacko like you in the first place.
No, come on, we can't just leave. Someone could be hurt or worse.
No, listen, you, okay? Just leave me alone. I've just about had it with this ooga-booga stuff of yours.
Doesn't anyone in your family have any compassion? You people are all the same. You don't give a damn about anybody unless it's a Catwell?
Now, wait a second. You just leave my family out. Better yet, I want you to stay away from my family, period, okay? You've been bad news from the start.
Why is it that everybody is suddenly making me out to be the villain in this? All I ever tried to do was help Cruz.
Yeah, into bed.
Yeah. I fell in love with the man.
Well, fall out.
Hey! Is it so much of a crime? None of my feelings have ever hurt anybody except me.
No, they haven't. Not yet, anyway. I mean, you, just aren't finished, so are you?
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, your little stunt with his brother.
Stunt?
Yeah, what, of course, if you can't score with one of them, you just move on to another branch of the old family tree. Is that it?
Is that what you really think is going on?
Well, you two have made such a spectacle of yourself that every single restaurant in town are doing everything except ducking under any tablecloth.
Rick and I also happen to be working together.
Oh, yeah. Huh? Well, you're exactly the type of working girl I always thought you were then.
Where is Senor Timmons?
¿Dónde está Mijito Hombre? Where the hell is he?
Yo no sé. I don't know.
That doesn't surprise me. Can you get a message to him?
¿Message? Sí, yo puedo hacerlo.
No. El noto, letero.
Oh, sí. Perdóname, señorita. I'm supposed to take a love letter for pretty señorita.
Yeah, that would be great. Here. You make sure that he gets this personally.
Muchas gracias. How you best, señorita? How do you say this?
No, don't. Oh, excuse me, don't worry. He'll figure it out. He's heard the word before many times. Look, thanks a lot. Hasta la salsa, doll.
Who was that? What was that?
The Fuller brush man. Where did I get the brush?
Huh?
Never mind.
A little zonked out, I guess. Did you mind if I go for a walk? I could use a whole lot of fresh air.
Why? What's wrong?
What? Besides my whole life?
You did this once when you were 6, but you came back in time for milk and cookies.
I've been sitting here trying to figure out how to tell you without hurting your feelings.
Tell me what?
I'm leaving. I gotta go.
Does this mean you don't like my cookies anymore?
It means I don't belong here.
Greg, the summer's just started.
And already it feels like life imprisonment.
I think СиСi's been very generous with you. For that matter, everyone
Has resented the hell out of me. Face it, Mom, they don't want me here, and I don't want to be here.
Don't you think you're being just a little bit unfair? Most of these people have only just met you. Do you expect them to run up and hug and kiss a complete stranger?
Hell no, they don't even run up and kiss each other.
It takes a long time to get to know people, and even longer to like them. It's not going to happen overnight.
It isn't going to happen, period. You should know that. You've been here for months and they don't accept you. I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm leaving, and that's all there is to it.
Sweetheart, no, I don't think that is all there is to it. Greg, I just wish that you'd talk to me. It's СиСи, isn't it? You're not going to tell him that you're his son, are you?
Why? Why should I tell him? So he can turn his back on me like all the rest who don't know the truth?
СиСi would never do that. You don't know him.
Whose fault is that? Mine or his?
No, it's mine.
It's nobody's. It's just the way things are.
So what are we going to do about it?
I say we go back to the old story. My father died in Vietnam, a big hero, okay? That way nobody will get hurt.
I lied to myself like that for 17 years. It hurts more than you think.
If this is a party, nobody seems to be having much fun.
Just having a little family talk, that's all.
Oh, well, don't let me interrupt. Good night.
No, you should hear this. I'm going back to New Hampshire tomorrow.
Look, if this is because of Ted, I apologize for him and for throwing the two of you together in the first place.
Ted has nothing to do with this.
And for whoever it is that has something to do with this, let me speak to them.
Nobody's got anything to do with it. Just do me a favor and quit trying to stuff me down everybody's throat, okay? And it isn't to do with you and her either. So you don't have to worry about that.
Sweetheart, the only thing we're worried about here is you.
That's right, son. Your mother and I just want you to be
Well,
happy.
I'm great. I'm fine. And she's fine, and you're fine, and this whole damn place is just fine. I'll see you guys in the morning. I gotta get some dinner.
What happened? Did you find Michael? No. I got lost in the fog. I waited for you at the beach bar for a while, and then I left. Oh, well, how long did you wait, Heather? About 30 seconds? How long was I supposed to wait? Well, you two were out playing.
All right, both of you. Enough. Celeste was just as lost out there as you were, Heather. I went out to the beach. I found her. She was scared to death.
You were out there, too?
Yeah.
Yeah, what, are we all crazy? Yeah. Crazy about Michael. Look, you guys, I'm sorry, okay? Thanks for being here.
It's all right. The question is, what's next?
I don't know, but I can tell you one thing. As long as he is still out there, I have...
Heather?
Oh, God.
What?
Did you really expect me to stay here when there's somebody out there that I care about who's in danger? Legal custody or not, I mean, you really think you have a right to keep me here against my will? Look, I'd like to make one private phone call. Is that right?
That only works once. I'm not budging until Boswell gets here.
Okay, fine. If I'm sufficiently entertaining.
Neither Laura or Ethan Asher can take your call. Please leave a message.
Laura, it's me. If you're there.
Michael? Oh, thank God. I've been worried sick about you.
Then you already know.
About what?
About Leo.
What about it?
Well, what do you know?
That he escaped and that he's coming back, that's all.
He's already here.
You saw him?
Not yet.
But you're going to, aren't you?
I just needed to know that you're all right. I'll call you later.
Michael? Michael!
Let's talk about Leo Mitchell.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing here? I mean, come on in.
Thanks. I was just kind of in the neighborhood and thought...
Drop by.
Right.
Do you have any idea what time it is?
Oh, gosh, Lev, I guess I'm sorry. I wasn't really thinking much about the time or anything else.
Oh.
Actually, that's not true. I was thinking about everything else but the time.
Is everything okay? I mean, are you in trouble?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Look, it's late. I should have called. I'm sorry. I'm kind of bad.
Wait, why don't you stay? There's nobody here except me.
Is that supposed to keep the boogeyman away?
It didn't work tonight, now did it? If you have to know, the fog makes me nervous and makes me feel safe.
Oh, let me see.
Don't laugh.
What's his name?
Fuzzy.
Fuzzy? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a
Dog.
Dog.
Dog. You wouldn't tell now, could you?
Wow. So this was your childhood sweetheart? Sure looks like you got your mileage out of the poor fella.
We definitely had our moments. Oh, like the time that I spilled Coca-Cola all over him and tried to wash him in the dishwasher so my sisters wouldn't find out.
That explains quite a bit. Was it fun having a Norman Rockwell childhood?
Had its moments. That's enough about me. Tell me what's going on.
I'm leaving for New Hampshire tomorrow.
What?
I gotta go back.
Why? What happened?
More like what didn't happen. Just the summer fizzled out, that's all.
Fizzled.
It's just me. You know, he spends a whole lot of time wishing for something that's never gonna happen. I just don't want to do that anymore.
I guess.
Don't you ever do that?
Do what?
Have secret wishes?
Maybe.
Tell me.
If I told you, then they wouldn't be much of a secret, would they?
Come on, tell me.
No. Why don't you just go back to New Hampshire and leave me alone, okay?
No. Not until you say goodbye.
Fine. Good. That was it.
What?
Secret wish.
I was kind of hoping you were going to say that.
All right, now how does that feel? Is there any soreness there?
No, I'm fine. Look, really, I just...
No, Heather, please, just sit, okay? Running around in the cold could have started this whole thing off.
Look, I'm just worried about Michael, that's all, and I can't just sit here...
Yeah, well, you should just sit and relax, unless you want to worry about a miscarriage, too.
Celeste. Celeste, please, can you go out there, please, and see if he's okay before it's too late?
What is it about this Mitchell guy? Every time I mention his name, you clam up.
Because every time you do, it sounds like you're accusing me of lying again, and I can't take that anymore.
No, I am not accusing you. As a matter of fact, I'm apologizing. I accessed the Justice Department computer, and his file's a mile long. Everything you said about him is true.
So then you know?
Yes. Well, except for one thing. Why?
Why what?
Why did you get involved with this Donnelly Mitchell thing? I mean, why would you risk your life for it?
Michael needed help.
Michael needed help. Now, you've said yourself on a number of occasions he's just an acquaintance. He's almost a stranger.
Yeah.
Well, would you tell me who goes around chasing after armed criminals to protect somebody they hardly know?
What are you getting at?
I want to know what Donnelly and Mitchell's connection are. More than that, I want to know what Michael's connection to you is.
You said it was all there on the computer, didn't you?
Not everything. I want to know what Laura Asher's connection is to a shooting that took place some years ago in Boston.
Funny how this apology is starting to sound like another one of those accusations, isn't it? Are you ever going to stop being so damn suspicious of me?
Sure I am. When you give me a reason to be. Do you know how I felt tonight looking all over town for my own wife?
I told you the truth. I was driving around looking for Michael. I couldn't find him, and I came home. That's it.
Okay. I believe you. This madness has got to stop. Donnelly has got to take care of his own problems. Look, tomorrow when the fog clears, we'll get on that boat together and we'll just sail away from these problems, okay?
Yeah. That's probably a real good idea.
All right, so where did you go after you sneaked out of the window?
I told you, I went to the beach bar. I was looking for Laura. She wasn't there.
How long did you stay?
A couple of minutes, not long.
Did you see or hear anything strange?
It was an empty bar. It was foggy. I didn't see or hear anything.
Then what happened?
Nothing. I came home.
Will you do me a favor, Vic, and step outside for a second so I can talk to him alone?
Sure.
All right, just me. You can tell me what's going on. Will you just can it and tell me what's happening here?
What does that mean?
It means that something happened at the beach, and I think you know what happened.
What's something?
Something like a gunshot, maybe?
I didn't hear it. I don't know anything about it.
So why do you have powder burns on your hand?
That is what happens when you have target practice all week. It's logged at the police firing range. You can check it yourself.
I'm your friend. I'm gonna still like you. I'm gonna support you no matter what you did. So why don't you tell me what happened and stop fighting me?
But the only trouble that I have right now is with Leo Mitchell, and I can handle it on my own.
You can handle it,
Yes.
or you have handled it.
Don't you think there should be a crime committed before you start looking for a criminal?
The last thing that I want to find right now is a criminal. But I hope if this person is a criminal, he knows exactly what he's doing.
So do I.
What are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing. I had a feeling that something terrible was happening, and have you seen anything? No. But then it's said that Gina Capwell-Timmons can't see the nose on her own face.
Wow. How did that happen?
I don't know. But are you sorry it did?
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet.
No, I mean,
This is going to complicate things even more than ever.
Like what things?
Everything. Especially me going back tomorrow.
Why'd you have to go? I mean, is it the Capwells?
Yeah, that's part of it.
I don't get it. I mean, why are you letting those people mess up your life? So what? Maybe you don't get along with them, but you can make your own friends. I really know a lot of neat people.
I'm living in their house.
So what? You could get your own place, or you can move in here. I mean, in this building.
It isn't that easy.
What is it? You know, you said you had a secret wish. What is it?
I can't tell you.
Why not? I told you my secret wish. It came true.
I know, that's what I'm afraid of.
Oh.
No, you don't understand.
So you're a friend to know you can tell me anything.
Well, when I got here tonight, I was just so messed up. But at least I knew where I was going. Now, I mean, you and I, suddenly everything's changed. I don't know what I'm feeling anymore. I'm sorry. I gotta get going.
Much of you out there tonight. Why don't you come in and relax?
I'm worried about Greg out there alone in all that fog.
Right now, I'm more worried about the fog inside. Come on. Look, why don't you tell me the real reason that Greg wants to leave?
I don't know. I think he and Ted haven't been getting along.
I don't buy that at all. He's too smart and too mature. He's not going to let some silly adolescent rivalry sent him on the first plane back home.
Well, Greg can be oversensitive.
He is very
times,
sensitive. He's sensitive enough to know that he'd break his mother's heart if he left. Unless he had a damn good reason. Now, why don't you tell me the reason? Is it me?
No, of course not. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Is it? I wonder. Every time I walk in a room, you cut off the conversation. Why do you do that?
You know what I think? I think you're getting a little paranoid here. I mean, it hasn't been that long since Ted was Greg's age. And you can't have forgotten already how protective teenage boys can be about their privacy.
I am not paranoid. And who are you protecting?
Oh, Michael. My God, where have you been?
Fine.
Oh, God, you have no idea how scared I was.
Look, I was very scared about you. What is this about you collapse?
Oh, it's nothing. It was just a false alarm. I had abdominal cramping or something.
Well, is that what you think, or is that what a doctor
Calm down. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm just not supposed to be out traipsing around in the fog, tripping over things.
You shouldn't have been out there, period. You promised me you're never going to pull a stunt like that again.
Only if you promised me the same thing.
Look, how many times do I have to tell you I can take care of myself?
I know you well enough, Michael, to know sometimes you need a little bit of help.
What is that?
There he is.
You bum! Oh, so many people are going crazy trying to find you. You're all right.
I'm fine. What do you think? Is this her? She should be getting a test.
Look, why don't we deal with one thing at a time, all right?
Look, why don't we just come over here and let him take a look at her? She'll be all right. I'm scared, Michael.
What?
Of something happening to you. What else?
Isn't it a little late for hide and seek? You were on the beach, too, weren't you?
Hey, whoa. What's the third degree all of a sudden here? What are you trying to find out?
You know damn well what I'm trying to find out, so why are you playing dumb?
I'm not playing dumb.
I don't quit worrying, Donnelly. We found Leo Mitchell.
What's really bothering you?
Oh, just about everything.
I've got $5 million. My whole life is a mess. My biggest accomplishment to date, unless you want to count marrying all the wrong men, is singing in a cocktail lounge. a lounge act. And I couldn't even do that without help. I'm like a joke. Only I'm not even funny.
You're not a joke, Gina.
Well, yeah. Who says?
I say I should know.
Really? How?
Well, from your aura.
What are my auras chatting to you about?
Same thing that they've always said to me ever since I met you, that you're destined for great things.
Sure I am.
No, I mean it. Just be patient, because powerful forces, they work in their own time.
I've been waiting for my ship to come in for so long, I feel like I'm part of the pier.
Well, stop worrying. I see great things and a great man. They're already on their way to you.
Too many times I would run away, afraid of your smile, not knowing what to say. Want you to touch me with the taste of your kiss, but you don't act as if you know I exist. Baby, can't you hear it? Baby, can't you feel it? Baby, can't you hear it? The sound of my heart. The sound of my heart.
Hello.
Hi, Emily.
I'm so glad you called.
I want to apologize.
For what? Kissing me?
No, never. For running out like that, it was rude. And pretty stupid, too. It's probably the last thing I wanted to do.
Well, I'm just glad you came over.
You sure about that? What do you want to do with a guy that doesn't know why he came somewhere and then can't figure out why he left either?
I just want him to promise he won't leave until he figures it out. And then I don't want him ever to figure it out.
You're sure something, you know that? But you're really complicating my life.
That is the general idea.
I'll call you tomorrow, okay?
I'll be waiting by the phone.
You know, I think we have to have another talk, son. Man to man.
You found him? Where? In Mexico. Somehow he's still down there. Federales picked him up a half an hour after he broke out.
Really?
I guess I owe you an apology. Big fat one.
No, you were worried about me, that's all. I appreciate it. Well, I guess nobody wants to make a phone call?
Be my guest.
That's all right. I think I could forego that pleasure for tonight.
What I tell you, we're all worried about nothing.
Yeah, I guess we will.
Look, I think maybe I should take Heather home.
No, that's okay. I've got my car right outside.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you anyway.
I'm gonna take her. I'll see you.
No, I'm telling you, they said he's back in jail in Mexico.
Well, that's great. What a pleasant surprise.
I'm sorry, I can barely hear you.
I'm sorry. I have to talk quietly. Ethan's asleep in the next room. We're, leaving early in the morning on the boat. Ethan wants to get away.
Well, that's good. That's good. You could use a rest.
I guess you'll be sleeping better now yourself, won't you?
Yeah, I guess I will. Laura, thanks for everything.
Just did the best we could.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Bye, Michael.
Sweetheart, what are you doing up?
Waiting for you. I was worried.
You're sweet. I'm fine. In fact, for the first time in a long time, my head's actually clear.
Yeah? How'd that happen?
I don't know. A little walking, a little talking.
With who?
An oracle.
A what?
Never mind. Let's just say I finally figured out what I have to do to be happy.
What's that?
Forget my past. All of it. And if my future doesn't get off the stick and come and get me, reach out and grab it. Like this.
Oh, Scott, I'm okay. You don't have to do this.
Heather, look, I really don't want you to take any chances with this pregnancy. It's bad enough that you're here in this apartment by yourself right now.
Please, Scott, I'm really thankful that you were here tonight, but you're not my doctor.
I know that. But I am the father whether you like it or not. This place has a lot of memories.
Yeah, well, that's all they are, Scott, is memories. Nothing but a bunch of air, shadows of things that aren't there anymore.
Well, these things don't totally disappear, you know that.
Why are you doing this to me, Scott?
I'm sorry, I don't know. It's just this place.
It's trouble with you. You can't ever let go, can you?
Let go of what?
Let go of the past, Scott. You're always looking backwards. You can't let go. You had trouble with your father. You hate your mother. You had to have Celeste back because she's a part of that same circle. Circles just go around and round, Scott. They don't go anywhere.
Meaning what?
Meaning that I think it's time for you to let go and get on with your life. You know, you may not believe this, but I'm not saying this because I'm angry with you. I'm saying it because I understand. I understand more than you think. And I still care, Scott.
I know that. I'll call you tomorrow.
Who's there? You heard the shot, too, didn't you?
I can't believe you're running away because you feel out of place. There's got to be a lot more to it than that.
Isn't that enough?
No, not for me.
Think of it like one of my mother's books, then. You're not supposed to know what's going on until you get to the last page.
Unless you read between the lines.
Yeah, well, I can't do that. Good night.
You're not a coward, Greg. Don't act like one.
And you never ran away from anything, is that it?
Not until I cope with the problem first. You look around you. You think I go to all this and build everything I have because I ran away from a fight?
You ever wonder if you made more than you bargained for?
No, I never wonder. I act. And I'm asking you to stay here. You got a problem, we'll work it out. We'll work it out together.
Why do you care so much?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's because you remind me so much of myself when I was your age. Look in your eyes. Stubborn pride. I don't know.
Well, that shouldn't be so much of a surprise.
Why? Why is that?
Why? Because I'm your son!
On with an in-depth look at the people and events that touch your life. For the complete news picture, watch NBC Nightly News.
Start tonight with The Cosby Show, followed by Dwayne the irate DJ on A Different World. On Cheers, Woody's got a fight with a boxer who's slugging him with insults. Then on Dear John, will John reconcile with the man who broke up his marriage? And on L.A. Law, James Earl Jones returns as the crafty lawyer who challenges Van Owen. Only on NBC.